Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Learn Now from your learning partner. In this video, we will be doing a quick revision for pandas. Today I will make this video very interesting by explaining the most useful code of pandas. We will be comparing how we work on Excel and that similar tasks can be performed in Python by using pandas. So the question will come in the mind, why to use Python if anything can be done in the Excel? We will discuss this in an upcoming video. So let's start with the Excel sheet. This is the Excel sheet. These are the columns and these are the row. Everyone know about this. In Python, the column is called as a column and the rows are called as an index. If you want to write anything over here, we can start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can write in this way and we can save it. So we will do this same thing in Python by using pandas. The first step is to import pandas as PD. Let me first explain you what is this. This is the PyCharm, the IDE, the interface for Python. Over here, we will write the code and the result will be, if any error we get, it will display over here. And if you're using the pandas first time, so you need to install the pandas. I had made a separate video for that. I will tag that video in the description. So when you import the pandas, import pandas as PD, the next step is using to define df is equal to pd dot series. Then the bracket, then square bracket. Sorry, this is a square bracket. 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, comma 6. After this, whenever you want to run the code in PyCharm, you need to make print df. This is the series. I will come to this also. Now for running the code, I will click over here. We had got the error over here. So we need to see what is this error is. It is saying that the syntax is not right. So the modular pandas has no attribute called series. Okay, so I will go over here. This is the exact code which I need to have a bracket and a space. We will run this code. As you can see, we had got the data over here. If I need to save this data in the Excel file, then I need to use the code df dot to csv. I will remove this and df dot to csv. I am saving the file over here, the Python output over here. I will run this file. Again, we did not get any error. We will open the Python code over here. Output, as you can see, is today is 23/11. This is the file 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In Python, everything starts from the 0 in the coding language. So we will close this. We will close this file also. Okay. We will go back to the PyCharm. This is the series and another data is called data frame. I need to open the Excel again. The series is called one-dimensional data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only in this way or only in this way. And what is the data frame? The data frame is the two-dimensional data structure which come over here as well as over here. So if you want to write anything in the series, it will be like this: the column name A, column name B, column name C, whatever you want to write, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, 6, 7, and anything. So we need to do this the same thing in PyCharm. So I will go again over here and we will copy the code df I have the code over here, so I won't waste your time and my time also. Df is equal to pd dot data frame. This a is the column name. Then this is the row. This a will be including 1, 2, 3, 4. This b is the another column name which will be coming with 5, 6, 7, 8. This c is the another column name which will be have 9, 10, 11, 12. And again I will save this to the same file. I won't change this so that we will run the code. We did not get any error. We will go back to the file, output file. This is the old file and this is the new file, abc 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I need to change now the column name, for example, over here, I need to mention age, for example, and this bold, for example, and see over here, department. If I run this, again, if we go over here, see, this is the column name now, age, bold, department. So now you know what is the series and what are the data frame. Okay. Now, if you have your own data set or your data type, if you are working in any organization as a data analytic or data scientist, you will get the data in the CSV or any format. If you want to read this data in the Python, how we can do this? So we will come back over here. Again, the first step is always the input pandas as PD. The second step is to read the CSV file. For reading a CSV file, we will be typing df is equal to pd dot read underscore csv. The drop down has been appear, and I will open the bracket over here and a single apostrophe. I will copy this part and I will save this over here. My file name is data.csv. This is the forward slash. The Python work in the reverse slash, so I will write r over here, so it will read it in the reverse. Okay. Again, I will make a print df. This is the data. By default, it has displayed us some information, but we don't know what information are this. So to know what are the columns, what are included in the columns, we have one function in the Python that is called df data type. So over here, after the df, I will write the types. Okay. Then again, I will run this code. As you can see, all the column names are here. This is the full name, which is object. The age is the number, so it come in the integer. Gender is again the character object. This is the float, and all this. So over here, by using the data type, you can display what your data set is containing. This is our third code. The fourth code, if you want to see the header, what you have over here, so you can use over here df dot head, and we can run this code. By default, it will display the top 5 header. If you want to see 10, by default it has display you top 5 rows over here. If you want to see the number of 10 columns, 10 rows, so you will write 10 over here. So it will display you number of 10. In this way, you can display how many number of column or number of rows you want to see. If I want to see the lowest, so I will go over here, instead of head, I will type 10. And now I will remove this because it will display the lowest 10 over here. Now it will display you lowest 5. So here we can see that we have 993 rows. We will cross verify. As you can see, the first are the header. Okay. If you want to display again the last 10 rows, so mention df.10, so it will display you the last 10 rows. Now you have the data set. If you want to modify the data, or if you want to remove a column from any data frame, so we can do this by using the df.drop function. The starting code will be the same always. because it is the repeated. So I won't repeat this to waste your time and make the video lengthy. So now I'm going to use the df.drop function. So this is df.drop. This is the column name. I want to drop the age column and I will make the access as 1. Again, I need to save this file to the output file which we had saved previously. I will copy this and I will come back over here. Instead of df, we will use pd. The last data will be the output file, and by using a d python, here we will be using df dot to csv. We will run this code. As you can see, we had finished over here. The output is over here. We will go to our file, and over here we can see the age column has been deleted. In our data set, where you can see this is the data, we have the age column. Now the age column has been deleted. Why here 0 is coming? This is the index. So if I make the index false over here, if I make after this comma and index false, the f should be capital, otherwise we will get the error. Now if we go back to the output file, now we don't have the index. So this was to delete the column, a single column. But if you want to delete the multiple column, then what will be the code? It will be the same. Instead of a single age, we can use the comma over here, and in the single quotation again, we can specify the column which you want to delete. Over here, I will specify the gender column. As you can see, we have in the previous result, we have the gender column over here. Now I want to delete this column. So I will run this code and we will open the file over here. Gender column has been deleted. Okay, now we will delete this column because previously the column was in the one next to one each other. I added. I will run this code. Now we had deleted age, gender, and higher date. We will go back to the file output. We don't have this all column which we had deleted: age, gender, and higher date. So we had covered now 7 function till now, that how to remove the multiple column. Now the question comes, if you need to add the column, how we can do this? To add the column, we have the code df.assign. So df is equal to df.assign total is equal to df. This will be the column name in the square bracket, in the single quotation, age. I will run this. If you go back to the Excel file, the age column has been added over here, which is this. The total column has been added, and which is taking the data from the age column. This is the age column and this is the total column, and we had make the total is equal to df.age. If you need to add addition, you can use the plus sign over here, and you can add any data you need to add to that column. So our next code, that if you have a data set and if you want to filter any data from any column. For example, then how many rows we get? 979. The same thing we need to do with the help of pandas by using the Python. So we will be using the filter underscore data function. I will delete this code over here. The second line I will delete this, and we will start with filter underscore data space, then df, because our data set is over here called df, the square bracket, again the df, then again the square bracket, and in the column I need to specify the column age. I need to filter from the age. After this bracket I will put the sign of greater than or equal to 18. No, here we will be putting over here greater than 18. If you want to run and if you want to see the result over down, we can use the print df function, and we can see the result over here. I will cut this initially. I will cut this. Print it should be filter data, because now the data has been collapsed over here. So we got the error that over here. No worries. Print typing mistake. Print space bracket the data filter, and I will run this code. Now you can see all the column is greater than age is greater than 18. If I need to save this data to the output file, again I will go back by using the control X, and we have it over here. I will remove this print df. Instead of filter df, I have the data which is saved in filter. Instead of df, I will copy filter data dot csv to csv, and I am saving over the same path. We will run this code. The code has been executed. We will go back over here and we will see that okay, I will make a filter, quick filter. We will sort from the smallest. The smallest is the 18. So our code has been executed correctly. Now we had just filtered a one column. If you want to filter the multiple column, for example, if I will go back to my data set to explain it properly in the Excel, if I want to filter the age column first, after my age column, it should filter the another column. Let me filter this first, filter greater than 18. Then I will filter the gender column, and if I just need to see whatever, for example, I need to see female. How many female employees are there? So how I can do the multiple filter over here? We will go back to the pie chart. After this, the age 18. I will close the bracket over here, and we have it filter date. Here after the data it should be df, because over here my data set is df, again df, this is again the data df. This is my first condition, df. This is my column name age, which should be greater than 18, and function, again the df, and this is the gender column, and it should be the equal to female. The in Python and pandas, if you have double equal, it means this is equal to. We cannot mention the single. Single equal is assigning. We have assigned all this, have a little bit of confident. And over here we can see the age, the gender is only the female. In this way, you can filter the multiple data. Again, if you want to have another filter, you can use the AND function. And that was for today. Today we had discussed what is the series, what are the data frame, second, how to read the CSV file, what are the data type, what are the heads, what are the tails, how to filter the age, how to remove the column, how to remove the multiple column, and how to remove the multiple filter the data. So this was all the 10 basic function of pandas, which will be very helpful. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out your learning. Thank you for watching.